Ladies and gentlemen, it is playoff hockey time, and we are doing the Stanley Cup Playoffs Bracket Challenge for the 2021 season. Let's go. If you guys want to join the league, there it is. I will also leave a link to the league in the description below. I'll post it on Twitter at MikeySaps311, and you guys can join the league. Now, you might be wondering, where is the face cam? Why don't we see your beautiful face? Well, after the months of bullying, the months of torture I endured from you guys about my hair, I caved in, and ladies and gentlemen, I got a haircut. And if I do say so myself, I look fantastic. So tonight is game one of the whole Stanley Cup playoffs. We have the Capitals and Bruins at 7:15. So we are going to start with the Mass Mutual East Division, which is the division the Rangers were in. They ended up finishing 5th. And you know what? This is going to be an exciting playoffs. Even though the Canadian teams do not have fans in their stands, as of right now, and most likely for the whole Stanley Cup playoffs, however far the Canadian teams go, I still do think it's going to be an exciting playoffs. So we're going to start with the number 1 seed, the Penguins, and the number 4 seed, the Islanders. So last season, before the season started, this offseason, I said the Islanders were going to win the division. I said them or the Philadelphia Flyers. The Islanders have been struggling lately, and the Penguins have been on fire. But for the last 2 seasons, I always went against the Islanders, and they ended up winning. So this year, I'm going to take the Islanders, and it's going 7 games. I think the Islanders do have what it takes to be able to beat the Pittsburgh Penguins this year. I know the Penguins are an absolute wagon this year, but still, I think the Islanders, with their experience, I mean, not saying Pittsburgh doesn't have experience, but, you know, maybe with a number 1 certified goaltender, their defense has been solid all season long. If they get scoring, they're going to be a tough team to stop, and I think that the Islanders take it in 7. And now tonight's game, the Capitals and Bruins. Listen, this is going to be a fun series, but the way the Boston Bruins have been playing recently, I can't discredit that. They are hot. They've been great since they acquired Taylor Hall. Craig Smith, Taylor Hall, and David Krejci have molded for a 6-second line. And obviously, you got the 1-2-3 punch with Pasta, Bergeron, and Marchand. So I do think the Bruins will take this series. Hopefully the goaltending stands tall, whoever they throw in, Rask, Swayman. And for the Capitals, their goaltending is kind of an issue too. You go with Samsonov, you go with Vanacek. So I'm going to go with the Boston Bruins here in 6 games, and yeah. So now we'll go to the North Division. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't watched too much of the other divisions, unlike other seasons, simply because I was just dialed in on the East Division. But if you want to go, I'm going to just try my best here. If you want to go here, first round, Toronto, Montreal, first time in a very long time that these 2 teams will meet in the playoffs. I'm going to go with the Toronto Maple Leafs, and I'm going to take this in 5 games. I think Toronto is very good this season. They're a completely different team. They've changed the identity of that team a little bit over the last couple seasons. Don't know about the goaltending situation yet. Is Freddie Anderson good to go? Jack Campbell's been very good this year. And Toronto's learning how to play defense slowly. So, I mean, they had a really good season this year, so I think they beat Montreal in 5. Edmonton, Winnipeg. Listen, I know McDavid is insane. I know Draisaitl's insane. But I think it's time for Winnipeg to just take that next step. And hopefully they win this series. I'm going to go with Winnipeg, and I'm going to go with 7 just because I think McDavid and Draisaitl are going to carry their team to 7 games. But I think Winnipeg will end up winning that. And if Edmonton wins, I wouldn't be surprised, you know? Like, for Toronto, I'm going for Toronto 100%. Boston, going for Boston 100%. Islanders and Penguins, I don't know, but I'm putting the Islanders. And same with Winnipeg. I'm putting Winnipeg. Now we'll go to the West and Central divisions. We'll start off with the West. Colorado, come on. They have been the best team in the NHL, in my opinion. I know Vegas also has been one of the best teams in the NHL. But I don't think St. Louis has what it takes to take down Colorado. I'm going with 6 games in this one, simply because, you know, St. Louis, they've been there before. They have that experience. Is Binnington going to show up? I think they get to 6, but I think Colorado eventually wins. So the only upset I have right now is the Islanders beating the Penguins. But I don't know if that's going to happen. Vegas and Minnesota. How I would love to choose Minnesota. Matt Zuccarello, he's with us every video, every stream. How I would love to take the Minnesota Wild. I think this is going to be a 6 series. I think Vegas is going to take it in 7. You don't want to discredit Minnesota on the kind of season they have. They have been really good. Matt Zuccarello, Kirill Kaprizov, Cam Talbot, and net. Billy Guerin has done a really good job over there in Minnesota, establishing a good team, and you never know what can happen in the future, but I think this year they're just going to run into a very good Vegas team, and they're not going to be able to get past them, but I think it'll go 7. So now we'll go to the Central Division. We have the Carolina Hurricanes and Nashville Predators. I like Carolina this year. I think they've been amazing this year. They won their division. And Tampa Bay, Florida, I'm going to upset a lot of people here, but I'm going to go with the Florida Panthers, plain and simple. The Florida Panthers this year have just been a completely different team with a lot of people coming in. You got Patrick Hornquist, who I thought was an amazing acquisition by Florida. You got Coach Q. You got great goaltending right now from Bob. Listen, I'm going to go with the Florida Panthers, and I'm going to say 7 games for that. And the Nashville Predators, I think they're going to get swept by the Hurricanes. I think the Hurricanes are just way too good. I know the Predators have been heating up as the season went on, but still, I'm going to go with the Carolina Hurricanes in a 4-game sweep. I think they've just been way too good this year. But don't be surprised if Tampa Bay wins that series. I'm just picking Florida because I think it's time. You know, they've had a few struggling years. Haven't really been a good team since 2012, so let it fly. All right, now we're going to do second round. Islanders and Boston, I'm taking the Bruins. Bruins, like I said before, they've been an absolute wagon this year, especially heating up of late. Like I said, the goaltending situation will be the only thing that slows them down, and maybe some injuries on defense. Toronto and Winnipeg, I'm going to go with the Toronto Maple Leafs. I think the Eastern Conference Final, if they're calling it that, will be a rematch of Maple Leafs, Bruins, we all know and love. And yes, Toronto did get past this first round and second round, so they will make it to there. I think you guys know who I'm going to pick for that. And now we'll move to Vegas and Colorado. I think the Avalanche, I just don't have it. I don't know. I like Vegas. Vegas has been great this year. They've been outstanding. I think Vegas gets it done. And they're a good team, man. You can't discredit they're a good team. They've got the goaltending. They got the defense. The Pietrangelo signing has been very good. Mark Stone has solidified himself as one of the best players in the league, changed my mind. So I think Vegas goes to the Western Conference Final. And then, over to the Central Division, I have the Carolina Hurricanes coming out. And, whoa, what the heck? Okay, pick your Stanley Cup champion. All right. I have the Carolina Hurricanes coming out. Listen, I like Carolina this year. I really do. And this is how they're going to do it. They're going to reseed? I don't know if I like that. But, so you're telling me we can have a Toronto-Boston Stanley Cup Final? For the first time since, what, the original 6? Jeez. All right. It's fine. Now I got to think. Okay. I think Carolina's going to win. So it's going to be Carolina, Toronto, and Vegas and Boston. Wow. Vegas, Boston? I wanted that as the final, but all right. Okay, we're going to go Toronto and Carolina. I think I'm going to have to go Hurricanes in the Stanley Cup Final for the first time since 2006. I think they have what it takes, man. I really do. I like them a lot, and I think, oh man, Vegas or Boston. Think about it. It's the third round, some injuries. Who's got the depth? I'm gonna go Vegas. I say Vegas, Carolina, Stanley Cup Final for 2021. I'm saying that. And then your Stanley Cup champion, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in franchise history, will be the Vegas Golden Knights. I think they just have a complete team. They're coming in warm. They're going to heat up. I think they're good here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Total numbers of goals scored. So think about it. I'm going to go with 55. Yes, I've read the official rules. We're submitting it. Congratulations, guy. I looked it over there. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you want to join the league, like I said, please hit the link in the description. Follow me on Twitter. You'll find the link there as well. And, yeah. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.